Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance, and here I'll lead you all. Wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance and be.
Oh, I love it. And as we honor this time together, it's Easter. And I don't know about y'all, but this booklet has been a most fabulous journey. And I'll continue picking it up and using it because letting go and letting God is really an important process for my journey. And I never realized there was so much to let go of as just turn to a page and go, oh, I could let go of worry. I could let go of darkness. I could let go of struggle just for a day. And with that, we're going to explore what we've learned as our awakening heart. I hope everyone got a awakening heart sticker. If you didn't get one, you could raise your hand, and there's a few people who didn't. Could you bring the tray in and pass them around? Just turn around, and Steve's got them here. Just raise your hand and you can get one. It's beautiful. So, this book has been written every Sunday by Reverend Ellen Davenport. She's been working for Silent Unity for many years. She used to be the minister right here at Unity Wimberley. And she says here in our booklet, the Easter story is a beautiful metaphor for the losses in our lives that lead to unexpected renewal. The losses may even be necessary. After all, there would have been no resurrection without the crucifixion. Now, I know this is true for me because, and I've said this before, when everything is sweet and blissful and everything just feels right, I don't want to change anything. I want to stay blissful and happy and right now all the time. But it's give us this day our daily bread. You know, in my mind, I want them to back up the truck. I've got enough bread for my whole life. But it doesn't work that way. We get it today. And in that, as we've learned from these 40 days, this Lenten journey of letting go, letting God, there's much that's come forward as, aha, maybe a light's come on. Maybe an awakening has happened. Maybe we've got in touch with some major resistance. No, I don't want to let it go. Ever been there? Yes. And I'm going to invite Steve Cleverly and Cynthia Smith up here. They're going to help this conversation for our awakening heart. Now, it's been 40 days, and a lot can happen in 40 days. I wonder, have either of you had a particular nugget that's come to you in this time?
Well, I was, one thing I was grateful for was to find out it stopped at 40 because I was afraid that 41 might be chocolate and cookies. Haven't let go. But out of all the things that are there, the one that really hit me, and Judy will attest that I sometimes have this ability to be controlling.
People seem to know you here.
They
Anyone laughing probably has a few control
Right,
issues
right.
as well. I'm laughing.
They're not feeling like a lone ranger.
And also that ability to have to be right all the time, right? So the thing I gathered out of that is I don't have to be right for you or for you or for any of you. I have to be right for me.
Yes,
And I don't have to prove it to you. And that's what I got out of it.
that's beautiful. Anyone else have an experience of awakening where that light has come on for you?
I have one. I had a very huge aha moment about letting go of the past. And I know we all talk about that, and I know we all think we do it, but when something really big kind of just happens from a simple phrase or a simple conversation, it's really life-changing. And that actually happened to me just this last week. And I had one of those, I just looked up and I went, oh my God, this is amazing. I get it now. I get it. And I can let go of that and move forward with what's best for me. And what anybody else thinks is okay, it's their business. I can keep doing what I'm doing. And I really just, in that moment with the words this person was telling me, got it. And that's been a really long time of dealing with that. And so I feel so lighthearted because of it.
Wonderful. Anyone else?
I've been working on letting go of negative thoughts, and I didn't realize how I had separated so many thoughts into, okay, this one's negative, but these are normal. Like negative thoughts when I'm driving, okay, that was an easy one. Don't think bad about other people, they're God too. But this Easter, this let go season, I had to realize that I needed to let go of negative thoughts, even if I was right. It was still a negative thought, and it still hampered me. It was still a hindrance. So I let those go.
Thank you. And Clarissa down there.
Good morning and happy Easter to everybody. One of the ones that really struck me was worry. And I have shared this one with a few people now. And with worry, they talk about, when we worry about something, it's really about part of the future. It's an imagination. So maybe we just acknowledge it and then we put in a positive spin with it. Because it's all imagination anyway. So why not imagine something very positive and put it in a positive spin rather than imagining it being negative? And I found that to be very, very true. Didn't look at it like, yeah, it is an imagination thing that we're doing. It's all made up, so make it up good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Wow. I had an awakening in this. You can go ahead and take the microphone over there.
Oh, okay.
Several times in this booklet, they described letting go. Okay, I've got that. Let go. But they said, bless it as you're letting it go. Thank you. And I got that on a much deeper level. Because if I can let go of it with gratitude, I really let go of it. You know what I mean? The let go. And I just take it back again. But when I let go and say thank you, I've surrendered. I've given what I've let go to God. And God, do what God does best. Love it. So I like that.
Something last weekend, in simpler words, I came to the understanding of I can let go of feeling like I have to work for love. And even as simple as feeling self-love. For me, for a while, I've been dealing with the struggle of deserving love and that mindset, but something last week in my perception just completely changed and has opened my heart to understanding that love is always there.
I am looking to read a book soon called Think Like a Monk, and I was listening to a podcast by the author, and he told this story, and I think it's from Hinduism actually, but it was a man who was looking to cross this river, and it's raging, and he needed to get across it to survive, and he couldn't figure out how, and then he looked over and he saw a bunch of fallen logs, so he built a raft, right? And then he crossed the river with that raft, and he thought, well, this raft saved my life, so I need to hold on to it, and I need to carry it with me. And so he carried it, right? And then he comes to this dense forest, and he can't make it through the forest, and he realizes, even though this raft saved my life, I need to put it down to be able to continue, and if I come to another river, I'll have to make a new raft, and the materials will appear. And the story talks about you can need a behavior, a past self as something that you have made, in your past. You might have needed it then, and it may have helped you survive even, right? But it's okay to let go of that and know that even our past selves, we can continually let go of and continually evolve. And that was really powerful for me. So just wanted to share it.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. Thank you, ladies.
Gary?
Yes.
And many of you probably are aware of the story of there's a certain species of monkey that when they're trying to capture, the trap is a bottle with food in it. And the monkey would reach in to the bottle, grab the food, but now couldn't get its hand back out because of the fist, and would never let go of that food. And they were able to capture the monkeys that way because it couldn't move with this bottle around. So a classic example of letting go and freeing yourself.
Yes. Yes, Kathy. The mic's here first. And you're done.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
I saw her walk up. I didn't see the mic transfer.
Oh, hi, I'm Phyllis, for those who don't know me. But this came about as a result of a conversation that we had in my week. And it also encompasses the past as well as letting go. But it was about pictures, namely pictures of people who are from your past, like ex-friends, ex-boyfriends, ex-husbands, yada, yada. And many people have a different thought about this, but what hit me was that there was the argument of, well, you should throw it away, no, you shouldn't, you should get rid of it or whatever. But what came to me was that whomever is in that picture, they are a part of your story. That will never, ever change. If you burn the picture, throw the picture away, it doesn't really matter. They will always be a part of your story. And hear me when I say, it's different if you're holding this picture and you're like crying over it and, oh God, I wish I had the person back in my life or something. But if the picture is just there, I think that we can let go of something and it still be there, but yet the story of what the part of your life that they served, whether that was good or bad, you still have, and you can have that and learn from that without the stress of worrying about whether that picture still means something or not. But that was the discussion, and it really hit me because I do have pictures of people who were from my past life, but that's how I think of it. They're not anything to me that's important now. It's just they were a part of my story, and they helped me be who I am today. Because there was something I learned from them that whether, like I said, it was good or bad, it was some way they impacted my life. And that story has helped me to move in my life.
Thank you, Phyllis.
I had a real eye-opening moment last just this last week, I was asked to read a book at an event, and it's a book I've read 1,000,000 times to 1,000,000 kids. I know how to do it, and the event was poorly organized. There were hardly any people there. There's more pizzas than there were parents and kids. And the lady who organized it comes up and she's telling me, well, I want you to read one page in English and so will read it in Spanish. No, it doesn't work that way. Well, that's what I want. Well, it's not going to work that way. So anyway, I do it, and I've done it 1,000,000 times. It came out really well, and I didn't know you could read so well, and I didn't know you could sing, and I realized then that I'm in a new school. People don't know who I am, and you're taught not to brag. You don't go up, hey, I know how to do this, and I know how to do this really well. But the thing that struck me so strongly was that I don't honor my talents. I don't honor myself. It's a way of making myself feel less. So that's what I'm working on. I can't talk. Yay, sorry.
That's wonderful, Kathy. Yeah. We all know you have a beautiful voice, and we love you.
Hi. Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.
One thing I didn't realize, I put this book in a place where I go first thing in the morning. I sit and I drink tea. And I never realized how heavy everything in this book, I mean, it's like you pick up 40 rocks, 40 little rocks, they're heavy. Well, 40 little things that once you begin to release them, I didn't realize it, and it took about 30 rocks to realize that I was becoming lighter every morning. And I mean, not only just looking forward to opening the book, and open it during the day whenever I would walk past this thing to remind myself, but the practice that I started after about 10 rocks, I'll call it, I started pulling something from my life that needed to be released, and I found exactly where whatever was on that page applied to me, and it was amazingly helpful and enlightening. I am lighter. I'm 40 rocks lighter now. Thank you.
Thank you, Pete. Anybody else?
Happy Easter, everybody. I just wanted to say something real quick. I've studied the Course in Miracles for over 40 years, and there's a very short saying in it that's really, really helped me to let go of control. And it is, would you rather be right or would you rather be happy?
I struggle my past because I keep closing my eyes. That it reminds me I need to throw my past away, but I'm not doing that because I want to awaken. My heart is keep believing it. It's just hard for me. I keep thinking about myself and my family. I just want to keep my heart to awaken, I keep awake for that. It's just easy. Just think and don't give up. Just do it and just awaken your heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Zeta.
Thank you, Zeta. It is so good to see you. It really warms my heart. It's interesting the way you describe your experience. In the Hawaiian tradition, they believe that each of us is born with a bowl of light. And as we go through life, those hardships, those angers, those hurts, those resentments are like rocks that end up in our bowl of light. Not only does it get heavy, not a lot of light comes through. And the spiritual journey is picking up and releasing those rocks to let our light shine. And this is a practice. We don't let go today and then we never have to let go again. We don't forgive once and then it's done. We're going to forgive and forgive and forgive. We're going to accept. We're going to accept. We're going to let go. And this is how we journey. And when we're living in community like this, we're not all crazy on the same day. There's someone who's stable and having a pretty good day when we're falling apart. And that's a blessing because we can get some support when we need it. And this leads us to this scripture. Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. Finally, beloved, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is pleasing, whatever is commendable, if there's any excellence, if there's anything worthy of praise, think about these things. And there we are in our awakening heart. There we are in acknowledging that there is a presence, our divine nature, which we often refer to as God. But in unity, when we say God, we're not saying God to a God someplace out there, which is everywhere out there. We're speaking to God within us, where we can have communion and a sense of connection. And today marks our awakening to our Christ consciousness. So the takeaway this week for personal exploration is let God by letting go. If you need to have some, I don't know what possibly I could let go of, turn back to the book and get some ideas. It's a beautiful process of renewal. We thank you. And then we create space. Have you ever noticed that if you clear out your closet, you have more space for other things to be? I cleared out a drawer this morning, my swimsuits. And I had a whole bunch of swimsuits from Hawaii that were really old. I wouldn't wear that thing. And so I have a stack to give to somebody else. And it creates space. When we let go of our stuff, our feelings, our doubts, our lack, it creates space. And so we open to the power of the present moment. It's in the present moment where we commune with others. It's in the present moment that we commune with God. It's in the present moment where we can make a choice. Do I want to be right or happy? Do I want to let go or do I want to hold on some more? And this invites us to be curious, to have wonder, to ask questions, to try something new, and to be forgiving, to forgive ourselves, to forgive others. We might even, I'm going to forgive the future. Get a head start. And welcome peace. You know, it really is a beautiful thing to experience peace and serenity. I know for us who are busy doers, that could seem like, oh my God, that might get a little too close to boredom. But it's all right to notice who's laughing really loud over here.
We know that laugh.
We know that laugh. I got to sing your praises, Lauren. She was here all day yesterday. All those stacks of wood she stacked out on the berm so people can come by and get some free firewood. And she bagged the river rocks so that Emily delighted her Easter day by getting some more river rock. And the Seventh-day Adventists rents our church every Saturday. And they were coming to my office. Who's this angel out here working so hard? 5 different people. And it's a blessing that you take such good care of our campus. Thank you, Lauren. And so this is our path, our awakening heart, our renewing sense that things are right now. Right now, with the right people, in the right place, and the right time. And that's our awakening heart.